Hello guys, welcome to my 5,000 subscriber party video. So I wanted to do something special for 5,000 subscribers. In case you didn't know, every 1,000 subscribers I've basically gone to the supermarket and gotten a birthday cake and just eaten that to celebrate the milestone. It's been a fun little tradition for me over the years, and with 5,000 subscribers I wanted to do something a little bit different and something a bit more special. So, first of all, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's supported the channel so far, to everyone that's viewed the videos, liked the videos, commented on my videos, and also subscribed to the channel. It means so much that you guys like my content and want to support me, so I'm very grateful for everyone that's done that. So that brings me on to my second thing that I want to talk about, and that is the cake that I got for 5,000 subscribers. Because the thing is, I didn't want to do anything half-assed. I wanted to go big with this one, because for me, 5,000 subscribers is a very big milestone. For some people, it's tiny, but for me, it means a great deal. So I wanted to mark the occasion with something very special. So the 5,000 subscriber cake is a little bit different. Now I'm going to go get it and show you, and I want you guys to let me know what you think to the cake down in the comments below. And here is the cake, the 5,000 subscriber cake. Now, this thing is massive, and it's also very heavy, so I think I would actually cry if I dropped it, so I'm trying to be very, very careful. It's even got a little 5k subscriber plaque on the front. It's so cute. But yeah, this thing looks amazing. I'm sure it's going to taste amazing as well. The inside is actually red velvet, in case you're wondering. So yeah, I'm very excited to try it. But yeah, this is the 5k subscriber cake. It is genuinely like as big as my head, which is mad. But yeah, this thing looks amazing. I'm sure it's going to taste even more amazing. So yeah, I'm going to put this back and then I'll continue talking about what I want to talk about. So yeah, that's the cake. So I'm very excited to try it. I'm very looking forward to eating that. I will have the help of Mrs. Red. I'm not going to eat all of that by myself. So yeah, I mean, I could definitely try, but it would take me a very long time. So anyway, what I thought I would do with this video is basically I'll have some cake, and I thought it would be quite fun to look back on all of my older videos and basically see how the channel's progressed over the years. I'm going to jump forward into the future when it's probably going to be a lot later in the day. I'm going to have a big slice of cake, and yeah, let's watch some of my old content together and critique it. I think would be quite fun. We're going to have a trip down memory lane, eat some cake, and laugh about me trying to become a content creator a few years ago when I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, hopefully you'll notice a jump in quality, and yeah, we can laugh at me and enjoy the old content whilst they eat some really tasty cake. Hello guys, it is now much later on in the day. In fact, it's actually quite late in the evening now. But I've sat down to go through some of my old videos, and I also have a slice of cake, as you can see here. So I'm going to try and work my way through this as we go through my videos. I've already tried to record this a couple of times, and I keep slipping up and making mistakes and yawning, and also my eyes twitching as well. I don't know if you can tell, but my eye keeps twitching because I'm really tired. I don't know what's going on with it. So if it looks like I'm constantly winking at you, I'm not. It's just that my eye's a bit dodgy. I thought we would basically go through some of my old videos and just see what they're like and take a trip down memory lane, and just kind of like have some fun, really. So yeah, so I thought I'm already at the bottom of the list of videos, and as you can see, there's actually quite a lot of Halo videos here, because my channel used to be more so focused on Halo content rather than Call of Duty. And the reason for that is because I love Halo, and I really wanted to cover Halo Infinite as a game because I really enjoyed it. And essentially, Halo Infinite crashed and burned. So, over the course of like 6 months, I very gradually transitioned over to specifically DMZ in at the time Modern Warfare 2. As you can see here, I did a lot of Halo videos. I did one like Warzone video, which like to be fair, at the time, actually did quite well. 400 views is not that terrible. For me back then, not too bad. So I did that. I also did a RuneScape video as well, way back. So RuneScape has been on the channel like for a long time. But yeah, I did a lot of Halo videos. I did a lot of achievement guides as well, which I was kind of just like dipping my toe in and just seeing like if achievement guides would work and if I liked them. They weren't quite really a vibe, so I didn't really do achievement guides too much. So yeah, that's when I kind of switched over to DMZ, and it's actually a really funny story. Well, I say really funny. It's a somewhat interesting story in how I actually got started with Warzone, because essentially what happened was they added the map Koshi Complex to DMZ. It was really great fun, and what they did was they added this blueprint. Now you can just see it in the thumbnail here. They added this blueprint called Heated Madness, and all you had to do was collect 5 different parts that made up the blueprint, and then you would unlock the blueprint that you could use in game. And so yeah, you'd get all the 5 different components for the Heated Madness blueprint, and then you'd unlock the blueprint to use in game. And I remember looking at other people's guides to try and figure out how to do it. And I was watching them, and I was watching them, but also playing the game at the same time to try and sort of figure it out myself as well. And it kind of dawned on me that like I should probably make a guide for this, because all of the other guides are just not very detailed, because the different parts for the blueprint change locations each game. So like you might go to one place in one game, but in the next game it won't be there. So I thought I'd make like a sort of comprehensive guide of like where they could be, like all of the different places that they could spawn in. Yeah, this video is just so weird because like I remember uploading it because like there was a big gap as well. There was a massive gap between me like uploading this and like my previous video. There was quite a big gap, and I remember just like doing it and uploading it, and then I just forgot about the video and kind of just like left it. And I don't actually know at what point I came back and saw that it had kind of like exploded in views. 72k views is like massive for me even now. So seeing 72k views on that video was, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's kind of sat at 72k views for a long time now anyway, because obviously DMZ isn't as popular as it used to be. I don't know like how the video progressed over time. I literally just went back and looked at it at some point and was like, oh my god, this video's like gone crazy. Very very surreal to see. Like it's kind of where I got the inspiration to kind of like do DMZ content, because like the stuff that I'd done already for these 2 guides had done really well. So I was like, I maybe should probably continue doing this. I did this Warzone Easter egg thing here. So the body scan blueprint in Warzone 2. That was really good fun. So that was kind of like my first ever like proper Easter egg guide, particularly in Warzone. Then I did the classic like meta builds, like, oh my god, this is the best gun, you need to be using this. I kind of mainly just focused on DMZ and like where to find like certain items and like how to complete certain challenges, that kind of thing. So DMZ content on the channel just like went crazy. And yeah, I just focused on that like really hard. Like I was just like, I'm just gonna focus purely on DMZ, nothing else. And yeah, it was great. I obviously did an event guide for the Shadow Siege event in Warzone. That was really good fun. We won't talk about this video. And then yeah, did some more DMZ stuff. The Serpentine camo, that was really good. Obviously, I did my random football shirt video here, which was a bit of a weird one for the channel. I just got that football shirt and I was like, you know what, I'll do a video. And it's 1 minute and 35 seconds long. I was trying something new. It didn't quite work. I actually remember this video is really funny. So this video is 38 seconds long. And basically, I'm not gonna play it because I don't need to. Basically all it is I was like, I haven't done a video on DMZ for a while, and I want to just do a video. I want to do something. And I was like, you know what? I've been playing Building 21 quite a lot recently. I feel like it'd be quite useful to know how many times you can throw a throwing knife at Shadow Company before they become hostile at you. And I was like, you know what? That's a really good idea. I'm going to do that. And so I jumped into a game, did a couple of tests. I'm happy with that. That's all good. Packaged it all together, got a thumbnail sorted, uploaded it, and I was like, that'll do. 38-second video, happy with that. I honestly don't know why I put that on the channel. If you are part of the 348 people that have watched that video, thank you, but why? Even in my sleep deprived state right now, I have no idea why you'd want to watch that video. It is completely pointless. I'm quite disappointed I couldn't even make it a minute. That's quite poor from me. But anyway, moving on. So we did a lot of other DMZ stuff. We obviously did a beta review for Modern Warfare 3, which was interesting. Yeah, this is where we actually kind of really sort of switch things up and did a lot more Warzone stuff. So as you can see here, so we've got these like sort of Easter egg rewards that you could get in the Haunting event of Modern Warfare 2, which personally, my absolute favourite time of Warzone. So after that, I moved on to doing some more achievement guides for Modern Warfare 3. I didn't mind. I only did 6 though, because I was like, I did some ones that were a bit awkward to do, like that I thought people would probably search for. But yeah, I did like 6 and I was like, you know what? I just don't really like doing achievement guides. They're just not very fun for me. Basically, when I just switched over to Modern Warfare Zombies. Modern Warfare Zombies was probably one of the best times on the channel. Like, thinking about the past couple of years, like Modern Warfare 3 Zombies was just an absolute treasure trove of content. So yeah, really, it's really fun to kind of look back and just see all of the stuff that I did for that, because I did loads of videos for that, especially at the beginning as well. There was just like so much to cover. So yeah, I thought this was it. So I think this video here is the first time I ever go on camera. I think this is the first time I ever did a face cam. And I did not know what I was doing. I'd seen that other people had done like a lot of like best settings videos for Warzone and stuff. And I thought, well, there's quite a few settings that I've not seen anyone talk about, and I was like, I kind of want to just try something new, so I'll just throw this video together and see how it goes. But it was mainly just me like trying something new. But as you can see, like the thumbnails are definitely getting better here. Like particularly these zombies videos, they're definitely improving on the channel. So yeah, you can clearly see that like I'm improving, I think is fair to say. And I guess this is pretty much it, isn't it? This is where I start to do a lot of Warzone Easter eggs, I think. Particularly these three. And then we have another football video. So this is me getting a Call of Duty football shirt this time. So a little bit more on brand, but still football. I was like, well, I've already done one football shirt video. Maybe I should do another one. But this can be COD related, and it was okay. Like I say, this kind of style of video is very difficult to do. Like if you're not into that niche. So yeah, I didn't really know what I was doing there. So a 2 minute, a 2.5 minute video is not too bad, but yeah, I was trying something there and it didn't quite work. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do this kind of thing again. So I moved on pretty quick. And then as you can see here, I did a lot of, Modern Warfare Zombies videos. And I did a boss guide here, which actually did really well. And I think that's pretty much the point where I was like, you know what? I have to do more of these boss videos, like when they come out each season, because they do really well. So yeah, I remember every season when a new season would drop, the first thing I'd do, I'd do the preload and I would like jump straight into zombies and be like, right, I need to do the boss. I need to get this done. So yeah, those videos always did really well on the channel. And then I did the Easter egg guides for zombies as well, for like the Dark Ether stuff, which was good fun. That was always really tricky because that took quite a while. I remember each season they kind of got more and more complex, so that was kind of tough to do. But yeah, they did pretty well on the channel. As you can see here, the infamous Skypiercer parachute. I remember finding out about this parachute and just like scrambling to get all of the challenges done. Like, really, just like in an absolute frantic mess, being like, I need to get all of these challenges done. I need to do this, I need to do that. And I had a list of stuff, and I was like, right, I'll tick this off. I've done that. I've done that. I've done that. I remember getting the parachute and I was like, oh, this is amazing, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is great. I'm going to show it off. It's going to be really cool. And then I found out, like, it was bugged and it, like, you couldn't even use it. And I was absolutely devastated. I put the video live and kind of left it, and I just forgot about it. And it was just like, it was like the Heated Madness blueprint guide that I did. I kind of forgot about it, and the video just like blew up. I remember coming back to it and just thinking, like, what is happening? Like, why is so many people watching this video? And yeah, I mean, like 54k views, not my most viewed video. It never has been my most viewed video. Heated Madness, that guide, that video guide has always had higher views than the Skypiercer guide. But yeah, this video just like popped off, and I was just so shocked that it did so well. So it's funny actually, because this Easter egg, I can't remember how I found out about this. I don't know if it was like a random Reddit post or I'd seen a video about it of someone just mentioning it. But I remember like finding out about it, and then I did some research, and like nobody had talked about this Easter egg. And because the reward is a loading screen, as you can see in the thumbnail, it's just a little recon drone over a map. The reward for it is not that great. I guess people who had found out about it just didn't bother doing it. So I remember I think it took me about a week to do this Easter egg. I've spent a week on this. I've spent a long time doing this video that like turns out to be like a 3-minute video, and nobody's watching it. Genuinely, nobody seemed to know about this. And like I say, because the reward isn't that great, people didn't really care too much for it. I still think to this day, this could be at least in the top 3 of the most difficult Easter eggs in Warzone, purely because of how annoying it is. It took me so long to do this Easter egg. I was so angry at myself for putting myself through it because it took so long. And then, like I say, there wasn't really much payoff. And yeah, I hate that Easter egg. I absolutely hate that Easter egg. One thing I do want to talk about actually is this one. So this Safeguard skin. So this operator skin, it was called Safeguard, or is called Safeguard. And it might genuinely be one of the rarest operator skins in at least Warzone 2's history. The only way you could get this skin is by completing these Welcome to Warzone challenges. But the only way that you could get the Welcome to Warzone challenges was if you had like a new account that hadn't played Warzone much. I don't know what the threshold was, but it was like you couldn't play more than like a handful of games, because once they added it to Warzone, if your account was like too old, and like I say, the threshold was really small for that as well. If your account like wasn't very old, you'd be able to get them. But if it like passed a certain threshold, you wouldn't be able to get the challenges, so you wouldn't be able to get this operator skin. So I actually went and made a second account specifically to get this operator skin so I could make a video for it. And I mean, it didn't even get that many views, to be honest. But yeah, that was really frustrating because I was like, it's a really rare operator skin that not many people have. So I was like, I want to get it, but then I like physically can't get this operator skin. Yeah, so I had to make a new account to even just like attempt to get it. It's literally one of the rarest operator skins in probably Warzone history. I mean, there's definitely other skins that are very rare, but I mean, this one requires you to have basically a brand new account and then do these like sets of missions. And like I say, barely anyone did them. So yeah, it's very rare. Now we come to this controller guide for Delta Force. Doing some more DMZ content. I was trying to see if I could revive that on the channel. You can see that it kind of like wasn't doing great. And I was like, you know what? I'm probably not going to be able to do much DMZ content long term because it's not really performing that well. I did this video, which was really interesting. Like I say, short video, it's 2 minutes, 30 seconds. It's one of those videos where I kind of just like put it live and was like, I'll just see what happens. Because essentially there were some bunkers on Rebirth Island that were locked, but like they had doors that looked like you could go through them. And if I remember correctly, they did have loot crates where the bunkers would be, but the doors were just like, they never opened them. Because in Modern Warfare 3, they had this thing called a supply UAV. So it was like a normal UAV, but rather than telling you where other players were, it told you where loot crates were. And I remember using the supply UAVs, and it kept pinging loot crates, like in the bunkers. So I was like, oh my god, there's an Easter egg down there that hasn't been discovered. Like, there's some Easter eggs because I think there was like 2 bunkers that you couldn't open. There's definitely an Easter egg that's coming soon. Yeah, so I like put this video together and I was like, okay, cool, I'll put this out and then hopefully someone can piece something together and we'll be able to, get into these bunkers. Yeah, so I thought, right, I'll put this video together and then hopefully we'll be able to get into the bunkers. And yeah, long story short, the bunkers never opened and they basically removed them in Winter Rebirth Island. I did this video for Minecraft because obviously there's like the Minecraft movie was coming out and then McDonald's had like done this like collaboration thing. And I was just like, oh, maybe I could do something. Maybe there's something here. Maybe I can get some kind of content. So I went to McDonald's, I put the video live and I was like, I don't expect this to do very well at all. And honestly, it didn't do too bad. I didn't really kind of know the angle necessarily. I was just trying something new. And now we move on, probably my favourite thumbnail that I've ever done, maybe, which is this Area 99 Easter egg. I haven't spoken about this at all like before. Every single part of that thumbnail is made by me. A lot of stuff is stuff from Warzone that does exist in the game. I actually spent an insane amount of time piecing it all together. So the banner at the top where it says nuke launched, that whole thing is obviously I've made that, which you can kind of tell. It doesn't really quite look like in-game assets. I think it still looks quite good. It was fairly complex to make, but that's quite clearly not from Warzone. But yeah, basically what I did was I did the sort of like the fist like inspect animation. So you you look at your hands. And then so I took a screenshot of that and cut the hands out. I then took a screenshot of the mannequin and cut that out. That was so difficult because the pixels were tiny. If you record your screen and like switch weapons really quickly, you can then like pause the video and you can basically get a frame where there's like nothing on the screen other than just like the actual map itself. So you can get like a good background. So I got the background, obviously put the hands on top, put the mannequin on it as well. Got the grass, there's like a little bush there. I copied the bush and placed it just over the feet of the mannequin, blurred the bush a little bit to kind of like blend it in so it looked like the mannequin was standing in the bush. I then got the mini map and basically cut it out to be a circle, put it in the corner so it looks like it's a mini map like on the screen, like it is in the game. And then that sign in the background is completely made by me. Basically got little rectangles for the poles, got the board as a rounded rectangle, airbrushing the back of it like with like really light brown colours and like fading it into the background so it looked like dust and everything. And I spent ages looking for a font to use for the text on the on the board as well. Honestly, like that thumbnail probably took me the longest out of any thumbnail I've ever made, and I genuinely love that thumbnail. Even though it's for a map that I hate and the Easter egg was really boring and actually kind of rubbish. And the thing is as well, the thing that's really annoying about that is that Easter egg, you basically blow up the map. And what's really annoying is I think they added it like 2 weeks before they got rid of the map from Warzone. I put the video live, and by the time I put the video live, there was like, I think it was like just under a week until they were going to remove the map. It got 400 views. I'm glad I did it. I love the thumbnail. I hate the map. The Easter egg was rubbish. Really difficult video for me, I will say. And then, as you can see here, so Verdansk came back to Warzone in Season 3 of Black Ops 6, I think it was. They put these like massive orange loot crates in different cities around the world, and I found out that one was in London, so I was like, I've got to go and see it. Really fun. Again, it's a video that like I hadn't made before, that style of video. I hadn't done that before, so I was just trying to sort of see what I could make of it, and I'm quite happy with the video. I mean, it's a 3-minute video. It's pretty good. I'm really not very used to talking to the camera. As you can probably tell, I'm really not used to doing a face cam thing. I come across probably a little bit awkward, but it is what it is. That was a really, really fun video to do. Yeah, I got a free t-shirt out of it, so that was fun. We have the video of videos when it comes to my channel, which is the Trailblazer skin for the Return to Verdansk event in Warzone. This was a journey. The event came out. Essentially what you needed to do was you needed to open these safes around Verdansk. You needed to open one safe in each POI around the map. All you had to do was open these safes and you'd get certain rewards for them. But if you opened a special safe, you would unlock this operator skin. And when it first came out, I think the odds were like 1 in 500 or something. So I found out that basically the Hills POI that's in the like kind of like southwest corner of Verdansk, that had like a really high concentration of safes. So I was like, right, I'm gonna do a video of how to like where to find safes and where the best place is to go to get a safe to try and get this operator skin. Now, funnily enough, I mean, obviously, I ended up not unlocking the skin at Hills. Still, I remember I put it live, and then for the first like few days, I was getting inundated with people going, I couldn't get this skin. I watched your video. I went to Hills and I got the skin. I unlocked it when I opened a safe at Hills. And yeah, that was just the best. That really was just like icing on the cake. Yeah, I really, really like that video. It's a ton of fun to make. And then we move over to more Warzone Easter eggs. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about all of these. I mean, a lot of these Easter eggs are like basically ones that came back to Warzone because they were in the first version of Warzone. So like the train Easter egg here is a classic Warzone Easter egg. Bunker 11, you know, there's all of these codes to open like secret doors and stuff like that, and the bunker stuff are all things that obviously, you know, were in the old Warzone. So I was just kind of I remember when they added them all back to Warzone in Black Ops 6, and I just kind of went through and did them all because I actually obviously I didn't do content back in Warzone 1. So yeah, it was fun to do these Easter eggs like again, but then actually record them and make a video out of them. So that was good fun. This video is another one of those things where I was like, I'm trying something completely new, gonna do more face cam on the channel. I tried this video, so I played Clean House from Modern Warfare 2019, but I did it blindfolded, and it was a ton of fun to do, but it was an absolute utter nightmare because the problem was I didn't have a webcam set up. So if I'm not mistaken, I had a camera, but it wasn't like connected to like my setup. It was just like a single like handheld like camera. Like I set it up to record, but because I was like spending ages recording, it like got really hot, and I remember it cut the video in half, and then like trying to sync it up with the gameplay and everything was an absolute nightmare. So the fact that that video actually even exists is incredible. Yeah, that was an utter nightmare to produce that video and to edit it. Editing it was such a pain. So yeah, to see it not even get 200 views makes me very sad because I put an insane amount of effort into it. But it is what it is. More videos, more Easter eggs, the stadium Easter eggs that were added. That was really good fun. Who remembers when every single Warzone match finished at Stadium? That was a fun time, wasn't it? Everyone enjoys that. And then we have the Havens Hollow Easter eggs, and also the Signal Station Easter egg as well, which is really funny because I've done about 3 videos on this one Easter egg. But yeah, I've got all of the Havens Hollow Easter eggs. I mean, the Blood Moon Easter egg on Havens Hollow, I think is arguably like the best Easter egg like in Warzone history. That is an incredible Easter egg. If you haven't done this Easter egg yet, and in fact, if you haven't watched this video, if you don't know what the Blood Moon Easter egg is, you have to watch this video. So, yeah, I got some more there. I did obviously my classic RuneScape Christmas video. Obviously, we've got the old Gulag Easter egg for Rebirth Island, which is obviously there. I did that with Ed, which was really good fun. That was very stressful, that video. That was very, very stressful. I was up till like 2 in the morning or something editing that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I did the update, but it wouldn't work properly. So I had to like do it again, and it took ages to download. And then by the time I got on and was trying to figure out the Easter egg, it was like really late. And so like me and the boys were like frantically trying to get this thing done. And like we got it done, and we're like, great, this is awesome. And then we did like another game to like do it again just to test it and like try out the gun that you get for it, the blueprint that you get. And once we did that, we all came off, and I'm like frantically editing this video, and like I say, it's like 2 in the morning, and I'm like uploading it. Honestly, honestly, update days are so stressful because when there's a new Easter egg, it really does pay to be like one of the first people to get a video out. So like if you're not quick on the mark and like getting a video out the door fast, it can hurt the video's like long-term performance. So yeah, I remember doing that and I was like physically drained. I was like a walking zombie. I was so tired like the day after. Then we have obviously the Black Ops Royale operator order videos, which I'm going to say it right now, and I made myself very clear in the videos as well. These operator orders are the worst challenges that have ever been added to Warzone. Even worse than those like super old Easter eggs from Modern Warfare 3. These operator orders are so frustrating because they're just like, they're so random. Like the items that you need to pick up to start the challenges are so random and so rare. It was the most frustrating thing. And I remember getting these operator skins, and genuinely, the stress it put me through to put these videos out for you guys, honestly. Like, I hope you realise how annoying these operator skins were to unlock. They are the worst challenges I think I've ever done in, like, at least, like, a year or two. I'm so glad I finished those operator orders, honestly. I hate them so much. And now obviously you can see that I've moved into doing a lot more RuneScape videos here, so I'm just really enjoying RuneScape at the moment. I'm really enjoying producing the videos for them as well. And so yeah, you're going to see a lot more RuneScape videos on the channel. Obviously, I'm still going to do Warzone videos as well. I just think they're just really fun to produce, and I can have like a lot of fun with the thumbnails as well. So yeah, I'm really enjoying them. So yeah, expect to see a lot more Warzone content and RuneScape content. And yeah, that's kind of where I am at this point. As you can see, 5,000 subscribers. I am so immensely grateful to anyone and everyone that supported me and the channel. Whether you've just simply watched my videos, you've liked them, you've commented on them, those of you that have subscribed, honestly, it means so much. And yeah, I just feel really lucky that I'm able to do this, and I'm just having a ton of fun. People seem to like my content, they seem to like me, which is amazing. And yeah, so thank you for 5k. I mean, I've just realised I've kind of gone through the entire history of my channel and I haven't eaten any of my cake, so I'm just going to eat my cake now and we'll finish off the video here.